Enthusiasm for tackling global warming at the moment, widespread public scepticism. Beginning of the year, we saw snow on the ground, and yet you look at the figures in the first 6 months of this year, we're the warmest on record across the globe. Now, that's the fact, simple there. I want an international agreement in place as soon as possible, but I do have concerns about the nature of such an agreement. This distinction between developed and developing countries strikes me as odd. I mean, I wonder how long it's going to be before some of the developing countries overtake the poorest European countries. I look at the climate change conferences, the enthusiasm with which Saudi Arabia supports the idea of carbon capture and storage being put in the CDM. I think Saudi Arabia should surely invest a bit of its own money in doing these things. Why should we contribute towards it? But I am worried about the European Union being left behind by the pace of change, and that I think the climate change initiatives, our ability to tackle global warming, offer great opportunities. You look at China, planning on reducing its carbon intensity by 45% over the next decade. Now that means investment in new power stations, replacing the old ones. It means improving its energy efficiency. There's a real difficulty here that if we can't compete with the Chinese now, how are we going to compete with a more energy efficient China in years to come? I want to see our cap tightened. I want us to move up from the 20% to 30%. I want us to see carbon prices rise so we drive forward the low carbon investments in the future. I wish I had more conviction that within the Commission there was agreement that this really should be considered and done. I just don't feel that at the moment. I know that this Commissioner's enthusiasm for the subject. I'm not sure she has the full backing of the College. But maybe we need a fallback position. We do need a fallback position. And fundamentally that must be to drive forward our energy efficiency. We heard from the previous Commissioner, Commissioner Oettinger, just a few minutes ago, his plans to bring forward some legislation in the new year. That has got to be ambitious. We've got to save our resources. We've got to become more competitive.